guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's speed paint is going to be on a natal chart painting that I did quite a while ago now. I offer natal charts as paintings, and basically what it is someone will send me their birth details and everything, and then I will pull up the data for it, and I'll sort of go through, their strongest influences and their more prominent signs in their chart. Whether it's feminine, more masculine, things like that. So I look at all of that, and then I come up with a design based off their chart to sort of represent them and represent their inner self. And what I've noticed is a lot of people seem to really like it because it sort of reminds them of who they are. That probably sounds really cliche, but so I think that's sort of what's really nice about it, is the fact that people can look at it and see their true self. I think it's good at helping to ground people and helping people to have a little bit of self-love as well for themselves. So this is one of them that I did, and the woman I did it for, she was a Pisces, and obviously that's represented by the fish, and then also she has a Pisces sign, I think, on her cheek. And then she had a lot of Scorpio in her chart, so the colour scheme that I used for this, I tried to keep that quite in between Scorpio and Pisces. And the rose in her hand is supposed to be very Scorpio, sort of, I don't know actually exactly why I chose the rose, but to me it fits a Scorpio. It just seems mysterious and dark and sensual, and that sounds really odd, but for some reason that's just what Scorpio is when I think in my mind. So I tried to include a bit of that, and obviously Pisces is very daydreamy and fantastical and things like that, so that's why I've got crystals, bubbles, mushrooms and things. I just painted that arm. I always forget to do those little bits of skin that are just not fully on show, you don't sort of naturally think of them. So you probably see that a lot in a lot of my paintings, where right at the end I'll have to make up the paint again to try and colour in the other arm or the other leg or something. So I tried to make her fit her chart and sort of bring out what I saw when I looked at her chart, and tried to use the same colours to sort of represent that. And this is one of my more favourite pieces because of the colour scheme that I used and things. It's very me anyway, as you'll see soon. But I thought it would be nice to do this as a speed paint for this week because it's a little bit more in depth, and a little bit more different than what I'm used to posting. Generally it's just my normal stuff that is just really quick, and and so if you want a piece like this, then you can either contact me on my Instagram, which is linked down below, or you can email me at my email address, which is also linked down below, and then we can go through prices and things. It does vary depending on what kind of thing you want and the size of it. This one is obviously quite detailed, but it's A5, and one like this would be, I think it would be about £55. If it's something that you're interested in and you'd like to order yourself one, or you'd like to order someone one, then just contact me and we can arrange something. And also with things like this, you don't necessarily have to have the birth time. I've done quite a few where I haven't had the birth time at all, and there's still a lot that you can go off of, so it's not crucial, and it doesn't sort of single you out if you would like one and you can't you can't have the birth time. So with this woman, she was a Taurus rising, as far as I remember. That's why she's got the Taurus sign on her leg, and I think it's Taurians, I'm not sure how to say it, but Taurus people are known to be Taurus risers are known to be quite beautiful anyway. So this is what I was trying to get across as well with this, very beautiful, as you saw on the back then when I turned it over, that is what comes with your natal chart painting. It's not just, you know, the front painting that you see here. You get a very brief summary of your chart on the back, and it will say things like about you according to your chart, and it will tell you if you have more masculine energy or more feminine energy, and it will say things like what the most of an element is in your chart. Like if you have more of the fire element, then that's what it'll say on there. But yeah, so you get the painting and you get the little description on the back, which I think is nice and something to keep looking back at and be reminded of, like, who you are. With this piece I was using my old watercolors, and actually I think it turned out quite nicely, but I changed from them just because they weren't as vibrant as I wanted them to be. I think the ones I use now are a little bit more vibrant and they don't look as muddy. I think that's probably what my problem was with these ones, as they started to look a little bit muddy, and maybe that's like the way I painted or whatever, but my new ones don't seem to be giving me any problems with that, so I don't know. I actually still use them sometimes because there's some colours that I just don't have on my new palette, so sometimes I need to use this old palette, which I still like doing. So I'm trying to get like everything organised for YouTube and things today. I've got obviously like editing this painting, the speed paint, and then I'm doing my vlog that's coming on Sunday, which is all about comparing yourselves to other people when it comes to talents and you know, your business and things, so coming from that sort of perspective. And so I'm also trying to do Patreon rewards for November because that's coming up soon, and for that I'm doing a speed sketch and I'm doing colouring pages, wallpapers and tutorials and things, so I've got a lot to edit, so that's what today is all about, just trying to get all of that prepared and sorted because my kids will be off school soon and I won't have as much time to sit around and do things like this. So yeah, I'm trying to make the most of the time, but I just feel, I think I'm getting out of it now, but I was feeling very, you know, lethargic and not really feeling like it, but things are looking up now, I think. And then I will still obviously do a bit of work while they're off, but things like editing and voiceovers and things I just can't do when they're around, so yeah, it does get a little bit difficult sometimes because it feels like they're always off school. Oh, I hope you guys are looking forward to Sunday's vlog. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think of it. It's a little bit different because it's not like a tutorial, it's not really art based. I mean, it is. It's about how we compare ourselves to people through our talents and stuff, so I've done that myself, comparing myself to other artists and things. But yeah, I think it's not really an arty kind of video, but nonetheless I think it would still be quite good for you guys to see it, and I hope that it helps some of you you know, believe in yourself a little bit more and not be so hard on yourselves. So yeah, that's coming on Sunday. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching, and as always, please subscribe and please like and comment. It really helps, and thank you to all of you that do that already. I know I always say it, but you don't know how much it means to me. It's really amazing that you guys support me like this. So thanks so much, guys. Have a lovely evening. Bye.